What's going on, you beautiful stars? RTS Nova here, bringing you episode 5 of our Road to Champs series. Now, if you're sitting at home and you're thinking that this episode is going to contain more back-to-back wins like the last one, well then you are wrong. In fact, this is the complete opposite. So let's hop straight into the first game and see where things went so horribly wrong for us. So we start off holding downstairs toilets. My aim is to keep surface entrance and main lobby on lockdown. I had Lois currently positioned on staircase and pushing up to VIP. I decide to sit and hold door just in case he gets pushed from lobby. He makes it call that someone has pushed him, I peek and manage to get a simple kill, taking us to a 3v1 situation and closing out the round. Moving into round 2, and my team has pretty much been wiped already. I'm sitting in pink bar and the enemy player decides to push me. The aggression of the other player took me by surprise and ended up losing the 1v1 situation, taking it to one apiece. Entering round 3, and we're holding a strong 5v2 position. I start running through hallway to find the last players, but being the forgettable twat that I am, I don't check roof, and Sophia gets an easy kill on me. Just a couple of things before the next clip. I was having audio issues at the time with recording players in my party and the game at the same time, which is why you can only hear me. But that issue has now been fixed, ready for future episodes. The reason why I'm still showing this clip, despite its audio issues, is that this specific clip really emphasises an important contributing factor when it comes to winning in Siege. And it's a factor which even I sometimes forget. The fact being that even if you die in a round, do not lose focus. Stay on the cameras and start calling out where people are. And if you don't have a mic, just doing a simple ping could help your teammate get a kill. Or in this situation with I had though, close out a round completely.
Yeah, he's outside. He's by a window now. He's pushed back. He's still out there waiting by the door. Just wait for him to come in. There we are. Nice, good shit.
Round 4, and I'm sitting by kitchen. I had calls out that Cav is pushing behind me, allowing me to grab a free kill on her. However, once I've taken Cav out, I start coming under fire from Pink Bar. I retreat and head towards CCTV, and that, ladies and gents, is when I poop myself.
I just got shot from. Oh, you fucker. Scared the shit out of me.
Round 5, and I find myself in a tricky 2v1 situation with the diffuser down. I push into bomb site and get a kill on Bandit, turning it into a winnable 1v1. But the pressure gets to me and I make a mistake, which is why I froze the clip. Instead of going left and giving myself a bit more space to work with, I head back towards shower, a room which has barely any space to manoeuvre in. As Mozzie starts shooting me from the lounge, I then make my second mistake, and fatal mistake for the round. I decide to get aggressive and push hallway. In my head, I thought that Mozzie maybe didn't expect or see the push coming, but boy oh boy was I wrong. I choked and we lost the round. Round 6, and we're down 3-2. My head's definitely dropped. As pushed towards building, we get spawn killed, and I just cannot. What's happening? Anyone? Someone help me, please. Someone, anyone. Where am I?
This is a flashback, Nova.
A flashback? To what?
A flashback to episode 3 of your Road to Champs, Nova. Do you remember what you said? Do you remember what happened to you?
Episode 3? No. What happened in episode 3?
Of course you don't remember what happened in episode 3. You can't remember your question of the day, can you?
Oh God, not you as well. You sound as bad as my producer.
Enough! Let me show you the flashback now.
Oh, you took your time with it, Jesus.
What did you say, boy?
Nothing, I said nothing. God. Definitely worse than my producer.
Anyway, back to the flashback.
Another special effect.
Remember the clip now, Nova?
Oh God, no, not this.
Yes, this clip. This clip indeed. Do you remember what you said, Nova?
You know, we really don't have to go over this.
No, we will, Nova. Just listen carefully.
Mark my word, defenders around the world. This will be the last time Nova dies from a spawn peak. I shall have my revenge. Oh, that's embarrassing, isn't it? 2 episodes ago, I told you guys how I'd never get spawn peaked again, and here we are in only episode 5 of our Road to Champs series, getting spawn peaked again. Do you reckon we could just move past this clip and pretend it never happened? No? Neither did I, no. Anyway, pushing our way into round 7, and it's currently 3 apiece. I breach through shower, and I get shot through the wall, which I'm still baffled as to how he saw me drop in. Which actually leads me to my question of the day. Who is looking forward to the replay theatre being added in year 5? For me, I'm simply buzzing. It's something which I've been asking for a long time, and I can't wait to get my hands on it to make my videos 10 times more entertaining and factual for you all. Coming into the final round, and this was our last chance to salvage a win. I pushed through main lobby and get the kill at top stairs. However, it wasn't enough, and we ended up losing around 5-3, with me being that loser getting spanked in the final kill cam. So, after the first game, where does that leave us? Well, we're not in the worst situation. We're still holding goal 3, but obviously with those points deducted, another loss would mean we go back down to silver 1. So we need to go into the second game and hope that we get back to winning ways. Do you think we do? Not a chance. Game 2, and we're playing Cath. I'm pushing up to top floor as Ying when I suddenly get shot through the wall, which, being honest with you all, totally threw me off my game plan. And as I peek for the door, my body gets a bit too wide out and Ye gets a nice kill on me. I think something which I definitely have to work on is my composure even under pressure in those sort of situations. Round 2, and we clean house. I come through to the main hallway and get a messy but crucial 2 kills on 2 very vital defenders in the form of a Roman Legion and Doc, meaning Stim Boost and Goon Mines are out the window for the defenders. And just a few seconds later I get another crucial kill, this time on Alibi, making that 3 for the round. So even with 3 kills in round 2, we still managed to choke it and lose. So heading into round 3 I was rather angry, and let me tell you now, this round does not improve my attitude. As you can see, we've surged in through garage, when suddenly Cav appears. She isn't looking at us and I think I'm in for an easy kill, yet somehow she manages to activate her inner McCree and high noon me. Unreal. Round 4, 3-0 down. To put it simply, the game has been a disaster for us so far, and we need to put it back. I've busted open a hole in what used to be the butcher room. The attacker has pushed the corridor, not even considering I could be there, and I managed to pop him. With my team doing the rest of the work, we make it 3-1. And the comeback could just be on. Oh, that's right, it's Choke City. Population? Me. How did I not kill that guy? Because I am just a massive pillock. So for some reason we missed out on the last round, but nothing much really happened. We lost. Are you surprised? Neither am I. We didn't deserve the win at all, and if I'm being transparent, we didn't really deserve 2 rounds on the board either. As a team we played poorly. There's no comms, not even a ping from anyone. Everyone was out to play for themselves, and it really showed in this game. Even for me as a player, I got 4 kills overall with 3 coming from 1 round. That isn't good enough, and if we want to reach the top, we need to stop being consistent. I think one of the main faults from this game is that we couldn't close out rounds. You saw it for yourselves, guys. I wiped 3 people out in 1 round, and yet somehow our team couldn't win it. This is something which has repeated itself over the course of this series so far, and we need to work on it immediately. Well, as mentioned, if we lost this game, we'd be going back down to silver 1, and that's exactly what happened. Obviously, I'm not happy by it, but we may as well take it on the chin, learn from it, and move on to the final game, and hopefully we get back into gold 3. Entering the final game on Outback, and we need a win desperately, but the opening round doesn't seem too promising for us. We get killed by Castle, who, at the time, I had no idea where he was. I mean, I was literally thinking to myself, am I blind to players? Should I just stop playing this game altogether if I'm that blind? However, looking back, I can see that it was just classic Siege timing. The moment I turned to the left was the moment Castle made his appearance. As always, a big thanks to our friend Arrow for clarifying where he is for you guys. Round 2 on Outback, and we're 1-0 down. I'm making my way from roof into office and get a sweet shot, injuring an unsuspecting Capcan. I then manage to complete the kill on him, giving us a nice number advantage. And just a few moments later, I get into a gun battle with Vigil. We keep going back and forth until the moment I realise he's reloading. I take my opportunity to play aggressive and push in. Luckily for me, this time it paid off. So very much like game 2 on Cav, even though I got 2 kills that round, we still came off the losers. So heading into round 3, my head's gone. And you can tell by my poor droning. I didn't even bother moving it slightly more to the right to check if anyone was on the opposite walkway in the building. And because of that, I got punished. Even though we managed to pull that round back, making it 3-1 in the enemy team's favour, I was too tilted to play at a decent level. In this clip, I had the calls out and tells me exactly where the enemy is out the window. I go for the kill out of frustration and it backfires on me. As I've previously mentioned, the whole point of this series is to go over where I went wrong in games and what I need to do to improve. And in this clip, it was so blatantly obvious that I genuinely facepalmed myself, as I'm sure many of you did. All I had to do was hold this angle and wait for Thermite to push in. The angle was so tight next to the bunk beds that by the time Thermite realised I was there, or even tried to retaliate to me shooting him, it would be too late for him. It was a moment where, if I got the kill, then we went into a 2v1 situation, and could have easily come out victorious this round, giving us an even better chance of a comeback and winning the game. But it wasn't meant to be, and we lost 4-1. A set of humiliating games this week, and it feels like every 2 steps that we take forward, it's another 5 back. It's not all doom and gloom though. as there were definitely some positives to take out of this game. I do feel like my aim is improving significantly compared to previous games, as well as my map knowledge, which to start gaining this early on in the series is huge. On the other hand, there's a lot of work to do. I need to stop myself from getting so tilted, as well as staying calm under pressure. I really do feel that they were my main issues in the 3 games you just watched, and something that I definitely need to turn my attention to if I have any chance of improving. If you guys think you spotted any other areas I can improve on, then please let me know in the comments, as it helps me grow as a player. Well, it's back to Silver 1 for us, and time to switch on and start becoming consistent with our gameplay. Remember guys, to comment down below and let me know if you're looking forward to the replay theatre being added in Year 5. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like. You all smashed it last week with episode 4, and it became our most liked episode yet. If you enjoy the content you're seeing that much, then you may as well subscribe. And hey, why stop there? Follow me on Instagram and Twitter to make sure you're always in the loop with when I upload. As always, I love you all. Thanks for watching. Goodbye!